This is the story of Lamang, the hero of the North. Lamang was the son of Don Juan Panganiban and Namongan, who belonged to a family of substance in the town of Nalbuan, somewhere in the valley of Nangilian River in La Union. Before Lamang was born, Don Juan went to the mountains in order to punish a group of their Igorot enemies. While he was away, his son Lamang was born. It took 4 people to help Namongan give birth. As soon as the baby boy popped out, he spoke and asked that he be given the name Lamang. He also chose his godparents and asked where his father was. Namongan was astonished to see a baby born with both power of speech and an unusual physical form. Lamang grew so rapidly that he assumed the form and size of a full-grown man in just 9 months. He was big and strong, and for this reason, he immediately evoked fear and respect in his community. After 9 months of waiting for his father to return, Lamang decided he would go look for him. Namongan thought Lamang was up to the challenge, but she was sad to let him go. Providing himself with various magic stones and pets with extraordinary power, he literally flew over the frightful heights of the Cordillera Mountains. During his exhausting journey, he decided to rest for a while. He fell asleep and had a dream about his father's head being stuck on a pole by the Igorot. Lamang was furious when he learned what had happened to his father. In Igorot land, Lamang soon saw his beheaded father. It was futile for Lamang to even try to revive him. Only one recourse was open to him: revenge. Lamang sought the Igorot braves and fought them with a consuming fury never before known. The Igorot warriors fought hard but were overcome by Lamang's superior physical power. One by one, the Igorot warriors fell dead. Only one succeeded in escaping this mortal assault. This man was, however, reduced to physical deformity so as to convert to his people Lamang's complete revenge. Upon returning to Nalbuan in triumph, he was bathed by women in the Amburayan River. All the fish died because of the dirt and odor from Lamang's body. There was a young woman named Ines Canoyan whom Lamang wanted to woo. She lived in Kalunatian and he brought along his white rooster and gray dog to visit her. On his way, Lamang met his enemy Sumarang, another suitor of Ines whom he fought and readily defeated. Lamang found the house of Ines surrounded by many suitors, all of whom were trying to catch her attention. He had his rooster crow, which caused a nearby house to fall. This made Ines look out. He had his dog bark, and then in an instant, the fallen house rose up again. The girl's parents witnessed this and called for him. The rooster expressed the love of Lamang. The parents agreed to a marriage with their daughter if Lamang would give them a dowry valued and double their wealth. Lamang had no problem fulfilling this condition, and he and Ines were married. It was a tradition to have a newly married man swim in the river of the rarang fish. Before leaving for the sea, Lamang had the premonition that serious misfortune would befall him. In the depths where he was to swim, he would be devoured by a berkakan, a big shark. Doña Ines would sense this. Lamang, despite his premonition, had to leave for the sea. Unfortunately, Lamang dove straight into the mouth of the water monster berkakan. Meantime, the omen foretold by Lamang himself appeared to Doña Ines. The stone broke into two. Realizing her great loss, she grieved deeply and wept profusely. Lamang's pets, the rooster and the dog, comforted Doña Ines and assured her that if Lamang's bones could be retrieved, that he could still be resurrected. Doña Ines became gladdened with this revelation. She and the diver Marcos, with the pets of Lamang, repaired at once to the beach to retrieve Lamang's remains. When the bones of Lamang were all recovered, the rooster began filling them one by one. Satisfied, the rooster commanded Doña Ines to cover Lamang's bone with her apron and to turn her back. She quickly complied with this instruction. Lamang's rooster crowed and his dog barked and slowly the bones started to move. Back alive, Lamang and his wife lived happily ever after with his white rooster and gray dog.